Here with a new testimony. I didn't expect this to happen today, actually. It just popped up. Uh, these are going to happen like that. I never know when they're going to happen. But, you know, it all happens when it's supposed to. And I know it was supposed to happen. So, no back talk right now. Sometimes I get ahead of myself too, and I have to remind myself not to do that. I'm learning something new every day about myself and my growing experiences, no matter what age you are, young or old, teenager, adult, um, middle-aged, you learn something. You learn something new every day about yourself. And hopefully you walk away with more clarity about your life or the direction you're going into with your life. I continue to grow. You're going to continue to grow. It it it's just that progression in everybody's lives. We're all going to go through stuff. We're going to all experience things. We do it at different times in our lives too. Um, I remember saying, well, I wouldn't say saying to someone, but I remember I think it was a year ago. It was sometime in the past year, and I'm a real people person, and I like to have those personal connections with people. So really listening to others and getting to know their story is just is really inspiring to me. So when I hear stories, I just praise that person for feeling that openness to share their story. And when I started sharing my life story with you with my book series back in 2013, I felt that weight lifted off my heart because I've always been the kind of person to wear my emotions on the heart of my sleeve. That was my escape. That was where I went. I always went to my writing when I needed to vent or talk about something. And that comes out in my poetry or in a quote that I might come up with or whatever I come up with at the top of my head. That is me speaking in words rather than expressing it. And that's something new I'm learning right now, is learning to express my emotions more and being a little more open, even though it's a scary feeling. It can be a very scary feeling because you don't know how people are going to react to it. And sometimes you have to remind yourself that you don't care how other people think about you. That's true to a certain extent. But you also have to learn how to let things roll off your back too. And I've always had that thick skin, um, and just let things roll off my back pretty much and just not take it too personally. Well, there are certain things that I do take personal. And I've had to learn to adapt with a lot of changes and new experiences in my life too. So no matter the situation you're put into, um, openly express yourself. Well, your emotions are who you are as a human being. Don't bottle that up. Don't keep that hidden because it will have lasting physical effects on you or mental effects on you. It can be very damaging. And I think I've mentioned this before in a testimony about emotions. So that's why I'm here today, and it just made sense for me to come in and do this testimony. For the simple fact is that I've been expressing more of my emotions lately. And my special someone has been so intently listening and appreciating everything that I say. And that really means the world to me. Really means the world to me. that the special someone is so willing to listen and to always be there on the other end. So, you know, you have that special someone too. It's okay to express your true feelings and emotions with that person. It's going to be scary. You're going to have that fear in you. Will this person understand me? Will they accept that I'm saying all this stuff? You don't know until you actually do it. It's okay. It's okay to let down that guard that you might have had up so high for so long. And I did. And when this person came along, things changed. And it took time. And it took growth. But it also took the experience for me. And I'm looking forward to the new chapter in my life about to happen, you know, with the continuing changes in my life. You're going to have those continuing changes too. That's your growth. That's the experience you're going to be experiencing. And it's okay because we're human and we're, you know, we might be programmed differently, but if you talk to someone, they're going to understand you because you might be going through the same thing you already went through. And you're going to listen and you're going to be that shoulder for somebody. And you're going to just talk to them and talk to them like a friend, not like someone to give advice or suggest something. And I'm learning to use I statements a lot more. I feel about your situation, or I understand your situation, or I know where you're coming from. Those I statements are very empowering. They're self-empowering. And the more that you use them with someone, whether it's a tight group of people in your family or your friends, or maybe it's with someone that you're just getting to know, it is very eye-opening, so eye-opening. And it makes you feel so free to be able to express it outwardly like that. And it takes a lot of courage to do it as well. You know, you might sit and think about doing it, but do you actually really do it? No, you don't. Just do it. I mean, why put it off when you know it yourself that you could do it and do it the way you know how to do that. So I hope this gives you the chance to comment on this or on any of the testimonies. Yeah, I'm stripped down today. I have no makeup on today. I have some of my acne is a little sore and red, but, you know, I will fix that little issue. You know, I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. None of us are. We're humanly imperfect. And yeah, that's today's testimony. I hope you walk away with something from these, and be able to talk expressively with your emotions to your special someone or to a family member who you know you could always go to, or a friend, someone you know that you can truly talk to like that. It's a beautiful feeling, and you're going to feel better too. And I know I'm starting to feel so much better about myself again. And I feel more like myself than I ever have. There's so much clarity there, and it really does feel like the weight was really lifted, truly lifted. And you're able to move forward and keep learning and keep growing, because we all do. And I'll see you all again real soon.